myself, let it fill me up when my heart is vacant. I wanted to be patient, I wanted to be kind, I wanted to be lean, and I wanted to be mine. I wanna know what it is to ache for somebody, not just talking their body, but the heart and soul of them. Man, I wanna take their heart and their soul from them and replace it with mine, so the four intertwine and everybody feel fine. I want love to make me tap out and say that I'm done, and breathe life back in me, let me know I'm the one. And I got mad love to give. But do I even really know what love is? You can try, you can try, you can try to find love, to find love. You can try, you can try, you can try to find love, to find love. You can try, you can try, you can try to find love, to find love. You can try, you can try, you can try to find love, to find love. Don't sell yourself to fall in love. You can try, you can try, you can try with those things you do. You can try, you can try, you can try to fall in love. You can try, you can try, you can try with those things you do. Don't sell yourself to fall in love. Don't sell yourself to fall in love. Hey.
It's Deprogrammed. Hello. My name is Justin. There's snacks over there, man. It's like a mountain of snacks. Like, if you want snacks, we got the snacks, yo. They're only $1. Hey, you know what? Your $1 on Patreon gets you a snack.
Boom.
Patreon.com/RadioFreeRadio. Give us $1 right now, and I will hand deliver a snack. I won't hand deliver it, but you can come to the studio.
Dudes?
There's a mountain of snacks over there, dudes. There's chips, there's crackers, dudes, the monkeys, dudes. Tonight we're talking Uglyography. I'm super excited about this because they're friends of mine, man. I love talking about my friends' bands, but first, Patreon.com/RadioFreeRadio. $1 a month, ladies and gentlemen, can help us greatly in the big push. I've been telling you so far, pretty much all year, that the goal for 2017 is to get out of Matt's garage where the mouse lives. He's around here somewhere. Andy's metal. He's not worried about it. We're going to get out of this garage. We're going to get into a space. And that is a lot closer than you think to happening. And right now, it's really just coming up with the funds, and you can help us with that. Patreon.com/RadioFreeRadio. $1 a month. If you're feeling extra generous, hey, go for it, man. We'll take any amount because we're money holes like that. No, I'm kidding. We just appreciate you and your patronage. Again, tonight we're talking Uglyography, and I had a hard time getting in here, but like Keith, you were one of the first ones who said, "Man, I'll do it." Like,
yeah, sure. Local music, count me in.
You actually had said you were familiar with I feel like the first 2 records anyway.
Yeah, I'd heard about Uglyography, I want to say back in 2011, 2012-ish time frame. So, I mean, I kind of picked up right around Undercover New Machine. Yeah. I liked what they were doing. They sound like good guys, and I figured why not?
You know what's funny about the first 2 records, Love Boat and Undercover New Machine, and the new record mostly, all Matt.
Really?
Yeah, he did everything. That's why, like, the drums, like, they're perfect drums. Like, if you listen to the drums, it's not live drums. He just kind of went in and did it part by part.
The first album, you can hear, like, more of a drum machine sound on it, where now, too, with technology, it's easier to get
a better sound.
Yeah.
He had the full band for 4 Shafts in One. They were the 4-piece, and you can tell it's a little bit more punk rock on that record. But dude, Matt's a very close personal friend of mine, and I'm so happy to be talking about his band.
Well, who are Uglyography for those who aren't familiar with local music?
So so they're Quirkadelic rock, and I don't know if he's abandoned the story, but the story was that he traveled in time. He's an inventor of Quirkatronic rock.
I can see it.
He traveled through time. He came from, I believe, the 1800s, came to present day, and he's been trying to find the perfect song to get back.
So it's time machines fueled by songs.
Just the narrative for the third album, the 4 Shafts or whatever, because that's when they were like the Mennonites and everything.
Right.
They had a whole nice gimmick going.
I don't know if he abandoned that, because definitely he doesn't dress like that anymore. He grew the beard out, and I don't know if he just decided that that's not true, or maybe he just got accustomed to living here in the present times and decided, you know what, I don't want to go back. I'm cool. I'm with it. You should be in number 2, Andy. You got it?
Yeah, I'm good now.
But again, it's Quirkatronic rock. There's influences of They Might Be Giants in there. There's, I would say that's probably the one thing that you will, without a doubt, hear in their music is They Might Be Giants. Other than that, like it's out there. There's a lot of weird songs. There's a lot of. What I love about Evil Rays specifically, the new record, is like there's a lot more social commentary in it.
Yeah,
like
I noticed that.
Yeah,
I picked up on that.
And
but it's like good social commentary, like
helpful too.
It's just like just speaks to like the society and like this is what we're doing. And it's not like if you're cool with that, then whatever. It's not like saying don't
one
be
way
a dick or
yeah.
something. It's just like.
This is what's happening.
Just so you know.
You should know about this.
It's informative.
Exactly.
Not necessarily biased.
Yeah. And I mean, Matt is again. He's one of the coolest cats I've ever met. Like he's very
Super
laid back,
chill.
super chill. Yeah. He invented the Quirkatronic 3000, which for those again not in the know, it's a keyboard connected to an iPhone synth app, and it's all together, and it's.
So that's some of those weird noises.
Yes.
Okay.
Again, specifically more on Evil Rays, but he invented that while they were on. I remember I've been lucky enough to see almost every lineup of Uglyography because initially it was just Matt by himself, and I wasn't around for that.
Yeah,
but he would go and basically
gather people.
he would have his bass, and then he would play to a track.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like of everything else.
Right.
And then he added Nate, I forget his last name, but Nate and Al to the band.
Yeah.
Al is the drummer, and Nate is the guitar player. And so they became a 3-piece, and then Nate left, and then they brought in DJ and Jack and became a 4-piece.
Yeah.
And turned into more of like a punk rock
And
outfit.
that's actually, I think, when I heard about him when DJ was in the band, because I knew DJ's now wife.
Yeah,
And she was the one who threw him out to me.
Yeah.
I think I saw him, and I saw him once with Nate, I'm pretty sure, at Old Town.
Yeah. The Let's Make a Scene.
Something or another.
You guys
Yeah.
were one of the first ones. So.
Yeah, we were an early one. Yeah, we did play with them with that lineup.
Yep.
And then later we just did a show with
Right.
the 4-piece lineup, which was fun too.
And you know, I've always admired Matt is willing to take chances. You can hear it in the music. Firstly,
Yeah.
he's willing to take a chance. But like,
I don't know if they're chances. I mean, he's pretty well.
Well
He's
calculated.
really, he's knocking it out of the park.
he is
9 out of 10.
He is an unbelievable piano player, and I guess this is where I was getting at. Like, I used to see him drag like this big giant keyboard out to his shows, and like he'd have that. He'd play the bass. They'd have the oh man, I'm blanking here. The theremin.
Yeah.
And then, you know, just everybody else's rigs as well. And so, like, that's why he invented the Quirk, because he's like, man, I'm tired of
cut down on some of this stuff.
So, like, now it's just he's got the Quirk, it's got a strap, and, you know, it's a modified keytar, if you will. And so, again, watching them evolve over the years has been incredible. Like, now, and, you know, we'll get into the songs of it here in a minute, but, like, with songs specifically like We Want You to Click Play, like he does that like basically karaoke.
I feel like that should be RFR's like theme song.
I want so badly to push that song because it's my favorite song on the record. And again, we'll get into these, but
I'm sorry, Justin.
but when we play it on YouTube, we get hit because he hit up the CD Baby.
Yeah.
And so with the
whoever your
distribution and everything,
is,
and so like now, anytime we play anything Uglyography, which stinks because we've been getting hit by YouTube like daily
Really?
because how many times we've played Self High Five over the last year,
Yeah.
and we've been getting crushed by YouTube for that. But
it also means that the system's working and artists are able to get credit for what they're doing too.
Yeah, you know,
so it's a weird
takes
give
the
and take.
1 penny or less that we make from it, but
you know,
and again, like I have a great admiration for Matt for like just DJ and Al decided they didn't want to do it anymore. Like he could have said, you know what, okay, cool, Uglyography's done, I'll do something else. Nah, he went right back to it, and
he's just back to the solo act now.
Well, he's got a full band behind him again. Jeff from Human Services, the drummer from Human Services.
Okay, yeah,
he's
he's a good
playing
drummer.
drums for him.
He's a good drummer, though.
It's insane. Like, okay, so you think of Human Services. Human Services is this big, huge
I'm not gonna say
noise
anything
rock
about them.
band.
Yeah, I don't want to say anything about them.
And
guys.
it's big. Like it's a huge sound, and like he's a big drummer.
But he's good. He's a good drummer.
He's really good. To watch him reel it in, and just to play so tight and concise with what Uglyography's doing, it's nuts. And then Sam McDonald is playing guitar for him now.
Who's that?
He used to write for the Daily Press. Now,
Maybe if I saw him,
he used to cover local music for Daily Press.
That's cool.
So now Uglyography's a 3-piece again, and they're better now than they've ever been.
Yeah,
Like I've enjoyed every incarnation, but this is the most tight that they've sounded, and they dusted off some older stuff that like I hadn't heard since
in a while.
And it's just great to hear them incorporate all that stuff and play the newer stuff, and again, like
They always had a good energy live too. That's
yeah.
what I definitely like the most about them. Like it's the Quirkadelic, or it's like a different variation of it's not like a Weezer nerd rock. It's like it's kind of their own flavor of it.
Yeah, and
I can see that.
I always liked how, and they still do it. Only they found like a more efficient way to do it. But when they bumped up to the 4-piece, they would change they would literally everybody would switch instruments.
Just about everybody could play everything, which
cool. Like conceptually is cool. It's awesome.
Yeah.
But like when you're standing there watching a show, it's like okay. 10,
but at
minutes.
the same time, I think it's kind of cool though to see people switch up on stage, even if it's like one or two people just trade places. I think it's neat.
I think it's awesome because they still do it.
Yeah.
But again, it's much more efficient. So it's like if you can do that and be efficient with it, then it's much more impressive because it cuts down on dead stage time. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not anti dead stage time. But
right. I mean,
you've also got that radio thing where you don't want dead air.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, to be fair, so
I'm a little neurotic with that stuff, but. Matt, if you happen to be listening, feel free, once we have our list here, feel free to call in because I'd love to talk to you about the list we come up with.
And tell us how wrong we are or something. No, you guys got all the wrong songs. What is wrong with you? Are you guys really fans, or are you just saying that?
Do you have Facebook Live up? Do you need me to get on a machine and
it should
man
be
it?
up.
All right.
Oh, wait, you know what? Let me get this other thing up to see if we're getting any comments. Just for future reference, Keith, you usually sit at this computer for Popped, right?
Yeah. I just sit there and I do the Facebook Live. Sarah sits where Andy's sitting for the Twitter. Matt handles the just the video feed.
See this restream app?
Yeah.
It brings up comments from everything.
Really? Nice.
All of the platforms.
Son of a bitch, that'd be so much easier.
Yeah. Well, that's why I pointed it out. Just for future.
Thank you, sir. Can I respond on that thing too, or?
Yeah.
Cool.
You can reply to all chats, and you can drop it down to I just want to respond
game
to this,
changer.
that. Yeah.
Hashtag game change.
Yeah. Okay, so either the app is behind or nobody's saying anything, which is fine. The name of the game is Deprogrammed, ladies and gentlemen. And Uglyography, 4 albums. What did we say it was? 46 songs, something like that. What?
50 songs, about 3 hours.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, so
we don't even need to do the show. I mean, they could just listen to the 3 hours. It'd be easier.
I'm saying we're gonna come out with a start of 10 songs, but I'm telling you, there will be not a more rewarding 3 hours that you give yourself.
Pretty much, right?
Yeah.
You just sit there, listen to all 4 records. You'll hear the evolution. It's neat how he evolves the sound, but still manages it to keep it Quirkadelic.
Yeah. Well, and you guys are more familiar with these guys. I mean, I kind of know of them, heard a few things here and there. I wish I had more time to go back through and fine tune my list. It was kind of a quick 3 hours. I listened to it well, but I wish I could go back and just hear a few more things just to kind of fine tune it and hear what I missed the first time around.
Jeff Liscom posted, when chatting first became a thing, equals D. Hyphen. Thanks,
all right,
Jeff.
there.
Thanks, Jeff. So we're going to take and compress all of Uglyography's discography down to 10 songs, and
Let's do it.
each of us has chosen 20 songs from their discography.
Ish.
And the way it goes is if it's on all 3 of ours, it's automatically in the top 10 list, the starter kit. If it makes 2 of ours, then it comes back for discussion later. And if it's only on 1 of ours, then that person's an asshole. Them's just the rules, man. I don't make them. Here, I'm gonna log into.
Don't actually. You kind of do, isn't it? Your show.
Yeah, but I still follow my own rules. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm saying. I think I will play first here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going hot right out of the box. This one's a newer song. It's off the new record. Whenever Matt came in for Stories by the Barrel Fire and started talking about this song, and he played it, I've been in love ever since. The love spread to GMYD. Matt and Nate both love this song. I'm going weak high 5.
Yep.
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah.
How can you not?
Yeah, it's a good. I don't know. It's just that's Uglyography. I'm like, that's
absolutely. And do you know what the song's about? I mean, obviously,
what a weak high five.
It's his wife. It's
and I
awesome.
felt like there's a lot of like
It's probably a lot of behind.
autobiography within his music.
Yeah.
Which I'm cool with because like, I know him, so like,
Like,
it all kind of like
babe,
makes sense.
Babe, your high five's weak.
Which,
I don't reach
that's
this
an
high just to
interesting-
wave.
Like that's an interesting
He's a tall dude,
conversation
isn't
I want to hear,
Yeah.
like between them two. How did that really go down?
Yeah. But I mean, to me, Weak No Fi is a no brainer. So it's in. It's in.
All right.
All right,
Solid. Well, let's see here. Let's stick with that album. Let's stick with Evil Rays,
Okay.
and I will go with Hatred Vows.
Yeah, I got it.
I didn't put it on there.
I like the fact that he threw a melodica in there, and whatever the weird instrument was later on in the song on some of the riffs. I don't. It
know
might
what?
have been the Quarkatronic or whatever he has. But
What I love about Hatred Vows is because there's like, it's like what's coming next with Uglyography. Like it's still Uglyography. It still fits on the record, but I think that's like where he's gonna evolve the sound to.
okay.
All right, Andy.
I guess we'll just stick with that album, the newest
It's so
album for
good.
now. It is really good, and I was like, I want to hear him do like a Yes cover,
You know-
because I was hearing a lot of like that kind of.
Do you know what they did?
Progressive
I saw them
influence
at
and everything
Hampton
else.
Tap House for the record release for this. They did "Girl You Want" by Devo. Outstanding.
Yeah, I bet.
I can see that.
I'm like I didn't even think about it until they started playing. I was like, holy shit, that makes so much sense. It makes so much sense. But what you got?
I'm gonna go, one of the first ones I picked off of that was the Sore Loser. I thought was a good track.
Oh, that is.
I don't have it.
But I don't have it.
Oh, okay, at least we like it.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, and it was tough. I mean, whittling these down even to half of their entire discography. 50 songs. I got it down to like 26. So, and I've had to make some late cuts here before the show started.
So you've got some flexibility
a little bit.
going into it.
Yeah.
I think we need to go. I'm going to stick with the hot tracks, the singles, because they're great. And I mean, normally I wouldn't go to those, but like number one, when you have a small discography, number two, this is just a great song, and you have to point to it if you're pointing to Uglyography. My Brain.
That was the song that like
Yeah.
I fell in love with Uglyography with.
I think that's one of the first things I heard.
Yeah.
Like on YMS or whatever, like you guys sharing it, and I was like, oh man, that's cool, and I like these guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then that was it. I was like, all right, let's do it.
So we all have it?
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go. There we go. We are moving right along. Keith?
Let's see here. Let's go to Four Shafts and Hooky.
Yep.
Yep.
That's on my list. It's a
Yep.
good song.
Again, a great single, great video,
Great live.
great live. It's got that punk rock feel as opposed to your quote unquote typical Uglyography song, but it still has that Uglyography.
It has their feel,
to it.
yeah.
And the video is great because
Yeah, I do
all the
remember that video.
cats
Yeah,
and-
yeah.
I don't think I saw the video for this one.
it's insane. And Josh Hickey as the ice cream man.
Yeah.
Yes. Such a great time. Andy.
All right. Another one off of Undercover New Machine, the Chipsters.
Fuck yeah.
like
I got it.
Fuck yeah, you do. Again, like he's not he's taking a swing.
Yeah.
Like, fuck. I can't
But again,
remember
with like his social commentary and everything,
Yeah.
it's just kind of like, hey, did you know?
They-
Like he's not pushing anything.
No
it's just
agenda.
kind of like, hey,
I think that's one of the things I liked about these guys. Like Matt, I liked about him and his writing is he wasn't trying to be all like metaphorical and lofty and try to disguise it. He's just right in your face, and this is what I'm talking about.
and again,
Not
like,
gonna mince and dice it.
it's got like a fun groove to it, and it's like, well, people dug it, but they've already moved on to the next thing. So you know, what are you gonna do?
yeah,
Fuck yeah, the Chipsters. God, I love the Chipsters. They did like a big rock version of it when they were the four piece.
Yeah,
which
yeah.
was really interesting because again, you had to do two guitarists, and that band there wasn't too much that they could take advantage of the two guitarist lineup with. So like, well, let's make Chipsters a heavy song. It worked.
yeah.
It was
Well,
fun.
then you had a lot of talent too. Like Matt's always had good people around him.
Yeah.
Jack was a great guitarist.
Yeah.
DJ's good and everything. Like everybody around him is very capable at what they do, and sometimes more.
Yeah, and Al, I always used to knock Al because he was a soft drum player. Like I was like, man, you gotta play a little heavier, play a little harder. But like it fit right in. Like I never gave him the credit for that. But he's also an outstanding bass player, and he can sing.
Yeah.
Like Al's very
He's a good
multi-talented
time
too.
guy.
He DiMaggio, in case you guys didn't know, is Italian for party.
Yeah.
Keep that one. Okay, let's see. So we got a couple from here. I'm going older. I'm gonna go older, and this is one of the songs that made me fall in love with them. Like I just randomly stumbled across the what's the old pages? The old Reverb
Nation? Yeah.
Like where you could download the music from.
Yeah.
That's how I found Uglyography initially.
Oh, really?
And they had My Brain and the other song, this song, Distraction.
Yeah, it's on my list.
It was a late cut.
That's
It was up there.
That's right.
That was a late entry when I started going back, and I was like, because my list is short anyways, but I was like, let me start going back through some of the other stuff, and went back over to Love Boat, which Love Boat stuck out in my mind album wise because they did like the wood thing, and
Yeah.
that was cool, like DIY to like
I don't know how many
the nth level, you know.
I don't even know if he has any more of there was a limited run of the wooden he made a wooden CD case for Love Boat,
Oh, really? That's
yeah,
awesome.
it was awesome.
and
Like
there's
string between the two.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool.
yeah, and I have a copy of the plastic CD because I came late to the game, but DJ has one of the wooden ones.
Yeah.
All right, so I played Distraction. So Keith, you're up.
All right. We'll stick with Love Boat there, and let's go with Keychains and Beads.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't put that one on there. It wasn't bad, but I was like, there's like other tracks stood out more, you know. And that was kind of like I wanted
a quarter
like
for
the
a
ones that
pie.
really
Stood
drive
out.
it home. You know?
Yeah.
See,
So-
and this is where my friendship to them really comes into play because Distraction is one of those songs that come back since Sam's come in the band.
Oh, yeah.
And God, it sounds so good.
Yeah.
And I mean, Keychain and Beads he brought back when they went to the 4-piece. But again, like to have that, I can think of them live and how good it sounds, like how tight it sounds live.
Yeah.
Plus, quarter for a pod.
Yeah.
Nah.
It's cool.
All right, Andy.
Yeah. Go with Still.
Oh,
See, like why I like that one.
yeah,
Like
okay,
listening
good.
to
I
it,
do have it.
it
Yeah, I
gave me
Still.
that Smashing Pumpkins like melancholy era ballad
Yeah.
feel, and like I was like, yeah,
Well, then they did that remix on
Yeah,
what was
the
it on
Cricket
four
remix.
on
Four
Four Shafts?
Shafts, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I have it. So
Sounds
sounds like we've all got it.
it's just like nice, like mellow, and like just had that like it's a ballad, but like just because it's soft, but not, you know, but it just to have that feel, and I was like, that's a good sound that
It's a
works.
song about like just basically going. I wish I could sleep with you after I sing with you. And he's not talking about like banging. He's just talking about I'd like to just lay down with you. I'd like to, you know.
Cuddle you, be Big
Yeah.
Spoon.
Yeah. I'm gonna text Matt because we
We got 5 so far.
Yeah, we're crushing it.
Be out of here by 11 o'clock.
Or we're gonna have to cut down the list of everything that we all liked. Is what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
Won't be so much a conversation, but a cut list.
we're gonna have 15 songs by the end of this thing.
And we have the 10. And there's the text. I should have sent that out before we went on, but I are stupid. Did I get it?
No, not fast. I know song.
No, not fast enough. Okay, so let's see. Andy played Still?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm up. Let me get away from Undercover because. All right, this is arguably my favorite song by them. I'm going back to Love Boat, and like it's a really sad song. Like I always just kind of liked the song, but then again, I had Matt in here for Stories by the Barrel Fire, and I was talking to him about it, and it's a song about like a friend of his got killed at a party. The name of the song's Stupid CD, and
I don't have it.
Yeah, I don't have. Yeah, if I would have known, like that would definitely be like
yeah.
just for the story alone, like something you should know. List, but again, though, if you're just getting into them, you won't be able to get that story too. So it's-
I can't not include it just because I know the story.
Right,
You know what
yeah,
I mean?
exactly.
So, but the song is about I'll replace your stupid CD. The guy got killed because he went back to the party to get a CD. Like he went back to the party, got the CD, and like as he was leaving, like he
I think I heard that story.
Yeah.
Once over at YMS Studios.
yeah, and it's just like man, like I always liked the song. It's a groover. It's low key, but to hear that story on top of it, it's like wow, man,
Yeah.
that's wow. It's deeper than you. Again, like it's not that Matt's not deep, but like it's deeper than you think you're gonna get from an Uglyography song, I guess.
Yeah, I would say that.
So, Keith,
Let's see here. Let's stick with Love Boat, and because we don't have anything from that just yet, we got something from everything else. I think at this point. Post Isabel Love Boat.
Yeah, it's on my list.
I don't have that one. See, I had the problem of I have looking at it now. I literally have half of Love Boat.
I think I do too now. Like half of that and be, a third of Evil Ray.
How many tracks were on Love Boat?
9.
9? Oh, shit, I have more than half on Love Boat. I had Four Shafts was actually my least favorite album based on the songs I wrote down. I only had 3 from Four Shafts.
Yeah, 4 from Love Boat.
Yeah. I always end up pretty even on these. All right, Andy.
Let's stay with Love Boat and Going Away Party is one of the only other ones we haven't mentioned. No, I got one other one from that, but Going Away Party is
I don't have it.
my next list. Okay, no, fine then.
Fine then.
Hey, it's what the third time that happened that we had one that only one person had.
Yeah. I mean, we're doing amazing here because there's a bunch. There's already 5 through the list.
What's the record on Deprogrammed of the most through in one go? I know you had like 8 or 9 on one. I know what Steely Dan had like 7. I think when Torres was made.
I think in Sick Man we
Was it
made all
s-
10.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I mean, there was a couple that had like 2 of us. So, but we didn't have a conversation because we had 10.
Yeah.
I think. Don't hold me to that.
And they're
I'm
another
pretty
local
positive.
band, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Well, and I mean, I'd like to do this with more local bands, but I don't know if very
It's tough
many.
to find to get the
They
big
don't have the
discography. Yeah, like
right.
Yeah.
You know, maybe Jack.
I don't really have it, yet.
You guys have 2, I think, out there.
2.5.
Yeah.
Basically, and I'd have to. Like I was thinking, I was like, I wonder if I should really put out the other stuff and just put it out just so it's available for streaming and like free or whatever. Just,
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I would think Jack Move's been around long enough, but I don't know
Yeah.
that they've released a ton of records,
I
like
don't
2
know.
or 3 in like 18
Yeah.
years. I don't know, man.
Yeah,
I'll dig
there's-
in.
Yeah, there's probably some other bands around.
Car Seat Headrest. They had like 11 records before they hit with teens.
Like Sin might have. I'm not sure how many records they have, but they've been around a while, so they might have
They might have the discography.
a couple. Yeah.
And I mean, it has to be available. Is the other
Yeah,
thing.
that's the yeah.
So like
There's definitely bands that could have history and stuff like that, but it's a matter of what's really out there.
okay, let's see. This is Matt just now walking out of the Pixies in Richmond, so I haven't been able to listen. When would that be? At this point, like maybe 15 minutes. Maybe 15 minutes from now. Oh, sorry. I hate dead air as much as the next guy, and I really hate hosts texting on air.
It's all good.
But
Yeah.
when you have the creator of these songs available, All right, I'm gonna go to Four Shafts because we've been neglecting it.
Yeah, it's definitely. Well, I mean, we had Hooky so far. and
Hooky
that's,
got in,
But
but I'd like to see a little love into the conversation here for them. Theremin Flu.
yeah,
Nope.
On my list. Yeah, I was
Dislike of the theremin, or just didn't like the song?
Just the song didn't grab me as much. I mean, I liked all their stuff. It just didn't grab me as much as the rest of the stuff. did.
right. Yeah,
I can
and
dig
that's
it.
kind of the way it is. Like, there's not. I don't think there was any bad tracks that I really came across. Like, it
Right.
was just like, okay, this is good, but this and this and this are much better, stronger candidates for my list.
Yeah, because I mean, this was more or less a discovery for me. So I was trying to figure out, okay, if it's not going to grab me right off the bat or by the end of the song,
That's a fair point.
it's not going to grab Joe Schmo down the street who has no idea what this music even is,
Absolutely.
much less what a theremin is. I mean, the 3 of us are musician types, so we know what it is, but general public might not.
We also in our area have like the
You probably have the largest collection of theremin players.
I feel
per
like I
capita.
needed to get one just so I learn how to play it.
Brian is like the most amazing theremin player. Like it's ridiculous to say, but like he performs that shit. He hates talking about it too because he's like, man, that's all you guys know me for. I mean, that's not true.
Seen him
But
take
like,
pictures.
but like, but he's amazing at it. Like,
Yeah,
He wears a blazer coat everywhere he goes. That's how I know him.
it's true.
notch.
He's got a beard.
All right, so I'm gonna call Matt when it's time.
Okay.
So let me bring up this info so I can type it up when it's time. There we go. All right. I played Theremin Flu. So Keith, you are up, good sir.
All right. Well, we'll stick with 4 shafts since you want to give it some love. Universal.
It's Universal. It's you. No. I got it.
No.
Not on mine.
Okay.
I went with it because it's got that punk rock feel to it. Like it's definitively 4 shafts. Like there's only a couple songs off 4 shafts that like
immediately sound like
that's
that.
different. Like Hooky, that's different. Universal, that's different. How many times can I snap?
As a keyboard player, I liked the organ in it.
Yeah.
That was my logic in it.
That's quirk. That's quirk, baby. Well, I mean, it eventually ends up quirk. I don't think he wrote it on the quirk, but last time I saw them play it, it was quirk.
Yeah.
Andy.
Yeah. All right. So to wrap out the 4 shafts selections for me, the collaboration On the Ground featuring Shakespeare's Ghost.
Yep, I got it too.
You know.
I didn't.
I wrestled. Did I want to specifically play the collabo with Shakespeare's Ghost, or did I want to go the original? I like them both equally, but I went with the one with Shakespeare because it's a collaboration.
Yeah,
and they brought it back to the forefront. Like Shakespeare's dusted off the cobwebs, and he's back out and about playing again. So
Cool.
whatever it takes, right?
Yeah, man.
If it takes Uglyography dragging him out, then you know,
Out of retirement. Yeah.
yeah, get out there, man. Make music.
He was good. He's a cool guy too.
Yeah, I love Darius. Okay. I'm going to be bummed because I feel like this is one of the few that Keith didn't have from Evil Rays because we were talking about it earlier. And he said, I'm sorry, Justin.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a late cut.
Yeah, I'm going, we want you to click play. It's absolutely one of my most favorite Uglyography songs of all time.
I mean, if it stays in the, I mean, it's. You had it, Andy.
I didn't have it on my list. I probably could have put it on my list if, like, you know, I spent more time on the way back through to get
that one
to get
hurts.
to 20.
I mean, I would,
But
I would totally be fine with leaving in the discussion because it was a late cut.
Rip my heart out.
But I could find other reasons to do that for you. Sorry. But I mean, because honestly, with what RFR is doing and stuff, I was like, oh god, that really hits home. But when I had to narrow it down to a little closer to 20 than 30, it got the cut.
Oh yeah, Fredo says Left Wing Fascists. They definitely have the discography.
I've heard some of their stuff. There's on the station.
Yeah.
That-
And the Influence I don't think the Influence was around that long. Counterfeit Molly,
well,
probably.
if you were to combine, if you did a whole like,
Chris Kendrick.
yeah, so you do Counterfeit Molly, Influence, and Step Pets,
Yeah.
like all together.
Then they would have it.
Yeah.
Because Counterfeit Molly had like 2 or 3, I think.
What about
Yeah.
May? What about May?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they're local.
Yeah. I mean, and it's they were slightly bigger than local. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They made it national.
Freedom Hawk.
Oh, I think they have
They have like probably
3
I
or
think
4
like,
records for sure.
Yeah, I think it's close
I'll
to
look
5
into
or
that.
something.
Yeah.
Put me on that list.
Freedom Hawk's
I love those
Freedom
guys.
Hawk is one of the first bands I found locally, like before YMS even. I think it was before maybe maybe not.
No, I knew YMS first, but I like Freedom Hawk when I finally got to see him.
God,
At Scotty Dick's back in the with Mike and Bob. Like I was like,
Did you say Scotty Dick's?
Yeah, yeah,
God, they are so good.
yeah. Forever have since wanted to play a show with them, and just haven't.
You know
had a chance.
you know who else I missed? We're reminiscing about bands. Burn the Radio. God, they were
They
good.
were good, yeah.
God, they were good. Loved Burn the Radio.
Sounds like someone needs to bring back stories about the barrel fire. Just saying.
I just wish I had the time.
What
Actually-
what are you doing?
I don't know. Too much. No, I was thinking about like if we get the space now, like I have a way to revamp it to where it won't take that much time because I can get a barrel fire.
Let's not burn down a place if we get a place.
Hey, it won't be inside.
It's in
we'll
a
have thing
barrel.
outside.
I
Yeah,
can
that's
see
it.
it.
Yeah.
And I was thinking
Some
about
long
bringing it back
XLR
as,
cables.
I was thinking about bringing it out as bringing it back as video content.
Totally.
So it'd be just a video of
Yeah.
We're talking shop here.
Right.
Sorry.
Sorry, distracted you.
That's fine. Where were we?
I think you played the
my
click
heart
play.
was broken.
Press play, yeah.
You guys
I'm
decided
sorry.
that you wanted to rip out my heart, stomp on it, shit on
Again,
it.
not that it's not
to the
a
mouse.
good song. We're just like, these other ones spoke
The
to us
mouse is
more.
hungry. Look how tiny he
You
is.
guys said, "Fuck that song. It's terrible." How dare you bring that into the conversation?
Well, it's because we really just hate you, Justin.
That's fair. That's fair.
How about this? I'll stick with Evil Rays and I'll go Funhouse.
Yep.
Oh, that's good. I don't have it, but that's good.
You son of a bitch.
See, that's why we didn't put.
Yeah, that's what you get.
Blah blah blah. Move it over there to the combo. All right. Andy.
All right. Now this one was just kind of like, again, has that whole like, the more progressive feel, and like it's a bit darker. Like, I thought Tabitha Dorcas was a cool one.
I don't have it.
Like it was out there, but like
Yeah.
I thought it was a cool track.
Well, again, like just speaking, I don't know if this is going to be an every show thing, but at the record release, he had the Tabitha Dorcas choir.
Oh yeah.
So it was like Shakespeare, Mississippi Queen, and a couple other people that are, it's, I think Liz, and it was 4 people that came out and they were doing the Dorcas, like the backup.
It's awesome.
It was great.
That's great.
Yeah.
It's fun. And I also forgot to say that we want you to click play. He does as like a karaoke, and it's even got dance moves to it.
Nice.
It's awesome. It's awesome.
That's what you get.
All right, then.
You know Matt, and you get to see him live. Like he's just that. He has that personality.
It's an experience.
Yeah.
We want you to click play. I mean, it's simple, but I dig it. All right. We're at you, right? No.
No,
I
you.
just said Tabitha. So
That's
yeah.
right.
Thank you.
All right. Where do I go? Okay, so I'm out of 4 Shafts stuff.
Oh, really? Okay. Well,
Yeah,
that
me
makes
too.
it easy for me then. I had O Esmeralda, so I'm going to scratch
That's a good
that.
one too, Ezzy. I think that's about his cat. Okay, I'm gonna go for this one because Ass Blood, Waiting for the Revelation, off of Undercover New Machine, it closes it out.
No.
No.
Bad, but yeah, it didn't quite make it.
Now
No.
again, I had it because I waited for the revelation. If you listen through the whole song, at the very end, there's a secret track.
Yeah.
Ass Blood. It's
Yeah.
I caught that.
That's what threw me off with like the ass. Like it was.
Ass Blood.
like it.
Ass Blood.
Like it was
So
cool, but I
weird.
was like, I don't know what's this all about. Whatever.
It's a true story, is
Yeah,
what
yeah.
it is. Maybe we'll get
I'm
Matt.
sure.
We'll get Matt to tell the Ass Blood story when he calls. But it's
Do we
it's
need
real.
to?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's ass blood. You have
ass
to know that. It's still-
Ass Blood. Ass Blood. When they were the 4-piece, they played that out.
yeah.
It made the
Probably
set.
saw that.
It made the set. Keith.
Let's stick with Undercover New Machine then, and I'm going to go Dungeon Pastimes. I didn't have this on there until they had that solo later in the song.
I don't have it.
No, and nothing. Okay. It happens.
But yeah, cool song. But yeah, it was just like, like it was just shy. And it probably, if it would have been diligent on the 20, it probably would have been another one that would have made it. But
All right, Andy.
all right, let's see. I think the only one I have left off of Evil Rays is Placebo LSD.
I don't have that one.
I don't have it either.
Okay.
All right, so I'm playing this one basically in hopes that Keith has it so it can stay in the conversation because we talked about social commentary. This is an important one. Scroll and stare.
Got it.
Yeah.
I'm a sucker for a good
and
piano
stare.
work.
Scroll and stare, and it's about dumb Facebook, and be smart about your dumb Facebook.
Yeah, like
Protect
Good.
yourself, because he even says the song is just a warning.
yeah.
Like,
Don't be stupid.
The lyrics are really good
I
on
didn't
that.
do anything. I've done nothing wrong, but it's just a warning. So just you should protect yourself there. All right, Keith.
Let's see
no,
here.
Sarah passed out.
Did she? I was wondering if she had.
We're so boring.
She's had a long day.
That's
I'll just go with the title track from Undercover New Machine.
Yeah, you will. I got it.
Don't have it.
Oh,
Because I'm I got one song left on my list.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then this is it for Andy. And the rest of
Yeah,
it is just be discussion between you and me, Justin.
bounce them off each other to see where we go.
Rapid fire round.
Yeah, so my last one is off Love Boat, and it's Catching Up.
I have it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Boop-a-doop-doop-a-doop-boop. There we go. Catching up. Boop-a-doop-doop-a-doo. All right. So how many do you have left, Keith?
Let's see. 2 from Love Boat. 2 from Undercover. No more from Four Chefs. 1, 2, 3 from Evil Race.
I've got 4 left in total.
Okay. I told you. I always end up going more, and then I try to make late cuts, and I knew I had more than 20, so.
All right. So I will.
Yeah, just give me your 4.
You said you. Okay. I'll just do all 4.
Yep.
Used to be retarded.
No.
The sound I need.
No.
3 posters.
No.
Clouds or nothing.
Yes.
Clouds or nothing. Move over there. Man, we got a lot of Love Boat.
Yeah.
Well, we got a lot of Love Boat in the discussion, but nothing's been picked.
Nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
Nothing. All
That's
3
weird.
of us. We all love Love Boat.
Just not collectively. in a
Yeah.
way.
All right. So the 5 in, and again, we're at a. This is a strong start.
Yeah.
Weak High 5. My Brain. The Chipsters. Still in Hooky.
Yeah, that's a really good thought.
That's a good
strong start. Yeah.
All right, so let me get this one out of the way, archive this list. Let me get this out of here, archive this list. All right, so we need to get 5 more out of these. Hatred Vows, Scroll and Stare, Funhouse, Undercover New Machine, Distraction, Clouds or Nothing, Keychain and Beads, Catching Up, The Post Isabel Love Boat, Theremin Flu, On the Ground, Universal It's You. So
I would say just throw Scroll and Stare in there.
I can't
I mean, I was the only one that didn't have it just because
Yeah.
my list was short.
yeah, I can't agree more. Like that's got to be in there, I think.
Yeah, and that gives us 2 from Evil Rays.
Yep.
I say Universal just so we have 2 from Four Shafts.
I had Universal, so we have to convince Andy on that one. And he's
Can I get
wishy-washy on
Can I get a preview?
Yeah.
Just to refresh me.
Let's
But don't play too much because we don't need
yeah, I can't
Matt
have-
stopping us.
He's gonna crush.
Yes.
All right, Uglyography.
It must be taken care of.
Evil Rays. What am I playing again? Four Shafts.
Universal.
Universal. It's you. There it is. Is that channel open? Got it. All right. So
Yeah.
it's still going to the cans. Not
Right.
Yeah.
God, yeah. How is it? Yeah, I don't see why it can't be in there. I mean, it's a good song from that era, and it was trying to the other thing I was trying to remember. It's like, okay, I've seen Uglyography a few times, so it's like listening to the songs, and it's been a while since I've seen them, so it's like trying to remember the ones that I really enjoyed live.
Right.
Trying to pick out those songs for sure because if they translate in both ways, then obviously they're great, and it's just kind of and really basically what I needed to do was have a little bit more time to get a second run through of some of the songs.
Yeah.
And be like,
You literally came in today.
basically, yeah. I started it a little bit yesterday and got through about half of Undercover New Machine.
Yeah.
And then finished the rest of the listening today.
So we're putting Universal through. I think it's a smart play because it's the 2 that are unique to that record. Those sound like Four Shafts songs.
Yeah.
So I think that's important. Now, I think we've got 5 here through from Love Boat. I think that's where we need to start whittling down.
Yeah.
So we got 2, 5, 7. We need 3 more. We got a little everything here, right? All right. So Distraction, Clouds or Nothing, Keychain and Beads, Catching Up, Post Isabel Love Boat.
I'm fine with throwing Distractions in there because I was the one who didn't have it, but it was a late cut for me.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to push that on through, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, Distraction's a good one. Yeah.
Bum, 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 bum.
It definitely falls into what Uglyography is. you know?
Absolutely. And it's one of the early jams.
Yeah, it has the They Might Be Giants influence and everything else, and just kind of like that quirkiness to it. That
I'm going to give just a couple seconds of this just so people can hear it. Oh,
Keep it in your pants over there.
Baby, I can't get you out of my mind.
Oh, God, it's so good. That's all I can give too.
yeah.
ASCAP, I can't wait.
It's getting there too.
I can't wait to be able to play an entire song. It's yeah, we'll talk about that off air.
Yeah.
So we've got 8 now. So we need 2 more.
What else do we want to throw in from Love Boat?
I feel like we need to pull at least one more from Love Boat. So we got Clouds Are Nothing, Keychain and Beads, Catching Up, the post Isabel Love Boat. Let's see.
I had all 4 of those. So
wow, look at you. Let's get a little bit of this. Again, uniquely Uglyography. I just hate that it doesn't really give a...
And that was which one again?
That was post Isabel Love Boat.
Yeah, that was on my list.
Yeah.
Which was good.
I'm playing the 2 that I didn't have. That was Catching Up.
Catching Up, yeah.
I said
Catching Up was on my list too, so yeah.
Yeah, same here.
Let's see.
So I mean, I already made my case.
Right.
I mean, I think Love Boat of those 2, it has to be Love Boat personally.
Let's see. Well, let's get this one in here too.
Which one's this?
Keychain and Beads. Hard to ignore. It's a track 1 too. I'm impartial. And there's 11 seconds. So we don't. And let's see what the last
It's a good track 1, but I feel like
Clouds Are Nothing.
one of the other 2 would be better entries.
And I think this is the one that melts into the next song at the end, isn't it?
And I got everything, so clouds or nothing.
Yeah. Then it melts into 3 posters.
That was the other nice thing though, like about their discography. Like there's incredible flow
Yeah.
throughout the album.
And again,
like,
it's because
you know,
he's just
Some of
going
them-
into the lab on his own.
Well, that's the thing. Some of them just kind of blended together that I didn't even realize they changed tracks.
yeah.
And sometimes
Which was
that's
tough
great,
too,
but
because then you have to
sometimes
like
it's-
you have to go back
Where does
to
it
which
go?
one was it that I liked?
Yeah, which part of the song was it that I
Yeah.
liked?
All right, so Keith had all 4 of those. I had Keychain and Beads, Clouds Are Nothing. Are we against? Because we've got 3 in from Undercover New Machine that got in unanimously.
Yeah.
I think we can throw out Theremin Flu and On the Ground. I don't think we need a third from. I think we got the 2 that are unique to that album.
Yeah.
So we can lose those. I don't think we need Undercover New Machine either, like the title track.
Yeah.
So do we want to pull only 1 from Love Boat and then 1 more from Evil Rays?
Or how many do we have from Evil Rays right now?
2.
Funhouse and Hatred Vows.
Yeah, those are the final 2 left in the conversation.
I do like Funhouse.
I feel like.
Because we got 2 slots open yet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got 8 right now.
Yep.
So 1 more from Love Boat and 1 more from Evil Rays.
We can do that.
Do that. Funhouse and a Love Boat song would be my vote.
I can go either way on Funhouse or Hatred Vows.
Welcome to the funhouse.
Right?
Yeah. Isn't that great? Yeah.
Yeah, but now cut down to like the middle of Hatred Vows. Don't just start from the beginning. Do like the middle. See?
It's good hearing them sing. I don't know, Funhouse was more my jam for me.
So I guess the question is, do we want? Because I mean, technically, those both could go in that category of probably what's coming next from them. That
I
one's-
have both. I like both,
Ask-
so I'm not the
Man,
one
after
asking
listening to
this one.
Funhouse, like that became way more difficult than it needed to. So like, all right, well, let's go. Let's finish out Love Boat.
Yeah, good.
We'll take one from Love Boat, and we'll take either Hatred Vows or Funhouse. Okay,
Okay.
so we're not selling Andy on keychain and beads. I think you and I were the ones that had it. I'm
Yeah.
willing. I'm willing to bow on that and go ahead and take that one out.
So then we still got
Clouds Are Nothing, Catching Up, Post Isabel, Love Boat. Now,
I'd say Post Isabel Love Boat, but that's me.
but you're also and you're the new ear on it, so I feel like that's important.
I like Catching Up better of those. Just kind of like the story, like of the lyrics and everything of Catching Up. Like I think it was cool. And that's kind of partly what really grabbed me on that one.
Right. So we are at an impasse
Yeah.
because I'm
Glad I could help.
I'm all about some Clouds and Nothing too. So, but
So we've all got to get some dice around here. Let's just roll some dice and see who gets the higher value.
because the case would be Keith being the new ear. The idea is coming out with 10 songs that's going to attract.
Right. Yeah. Well, and like as good as Clouds or Nothing is, like the fact that it just kind of fades and rolls into the next track so seamlessly kind of also doesn't let it stand out as much.
Yeah,
You know, in that
That's a
respect.
valid point. I can see that.
I'm willing to concede that.
But I mean, even though it also makes it good for that reason, it also kind of in this setting it's not as fitting, I would say.
All right, so
Then we're down to Love Boat and Catching Up.
yep, and again, Keith had them both.
Yeah, and I had them both too.
Oh, so it's on me.
Yeah, be the tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I've already made the case. Like, I just feel like the new ear in this conversation should get the nod. So, I mean, plus it's got the name of the album.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want, if you
I
want to
could
get,
go either way.
It would be the only title track that actually made it through.
yeah,
Kind of says something, I guess. Not like in a bad way, but like that's like I would say that's a good reason to push it through.
yeah. All right, so let's do that, and now it's down to Hatred Vows and Funhouse.
Yeah.
I'm out on this one because I like both of those. So
But for me, it's well. I mean, I didn't have Hatred Vows on there, but like for me, it's Funhouse. I don't know, like it just, that's a fun track that you're gonna enjoy.
yeah,
You get the Welcome to the Fun House and like,
Welcome to the fun house.
there's a lot like again, it's got that progressive,
It's very
like
Uglyography.
Yes and everything else like feel to it of the new era.
Yeah.
Like very into it.
but now do Hatred Vows right in the middle, Justin.
Which feels good.
It really is. I like making the decision difficult for him. Listen to that melodica.
God, I want to get to the hook. Ashes to ashes, all fall down. God, I don't want to get.
To me, it's still Funhouse though. Like, I mean, that's good, but like, and even though like you get more of the guitar there that you don't get
I
on
wish I could just
Funhouse, but like,
get the actual hook.
Why don't you play it in the cans until we get it, and then you just do it that way?
no, why would you do anything logical?
I don't know. Makes too much sense.
Here, I'm going to turn it down so we can
Yeah,
still
yeah.
talk.
Dead air.
Dead air.
As we listen.
Like I can imagine like anytime that we go to the cans only, like, or we just keep it loud, like when we're doing the I like this song.
Ah, it's great. There it is.
Well, Andy, did you hear the good All Day You Drunks when they did the No Kioki?
Oh no.
We basically had the songs going in our cans, and we had to sing along to the song in our cans. And that's all they were hearing.
It was awesome.
I have to come around for that one next time. Even though it'd be all the songs I don't know, so it'd be horrible.
Yeah, it was fun.
We did it last night on the show too with Jarrett. It was great.
It's awesome.
It's a great time. Man,
I'm fine. I mean, I don't think Andy's gotten a lot of hits, so I'm fine with giving Funhouse to giving through.
listen to Funhouse, or I mean, listen to Hatred Vows.
Yeah.
Listen to
I'm going to listen to it again.
All right. Well, we've got 10.
Yeah.
I'm going to call Matt now.
Then he'll tell us the real 10 that we should listen to.
No, you guys are all wrong.
All the wrong songs.
It's all wrong. Let's see. Let's get his number up.
Or he'll like 2 of the 10 songs we picked as well.
Well, I mean,
Like, yeah, I know I wrote them all, but I mean, like, you guys really don't should. About.
It's like I wrote that song after a bender on a Tuesday night.
3 days into a mango juice cleanse.
Yeah.
All right. Let's open up that channel and.
Hello. Oh hi.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Oh, hi, Matt. You're on
hi,
Deprogrammed. How are you, man?
Good.
All right.
Good.
So, are you ready to hear this 10 that we came up with?
I'm dying to hear the 10
All right.
come up with.
So first of all, ladies and gentlemen, Matt Thomas is on the phone. He is the inventor of Quirkadelic Rock. He is an inventor at Uglyography, if you read his bio. All these tunes crafted from this man's mind, and I don't mind doing a little ass kissing here. Like this is if you take the time to listen to 2 hours and 40 minutes to listen to the entire discography, it will be one of the most beneficial. It will be gratifying, is what I'm saying. You will enjoy your 3 hours. I'll also tell you this.
Getting all red and stuff.
You should see the giant erection he's got while he talks about that.
Evil Ray's getting a lot of love tonight. I'll tell you that much too, Matt. Evil Ray's getting a lot of love. All right, so here's the 10 we came up with.
Are they in order? Are they in any number one order?
It pretty much just like as we came across them. So like with Deprogrammed, if you're not sure, if you're not sure how it works, if all three of all the panel members have it, it makes it onto the list.
Right. Yeah, I've listened to it.
So the number one song, the song that was the first one out of the box, and it was the first one all three of us agreed. Weak High Five.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, again, we all thought that one was a no-brainer.
Yeah.
So Weak High Five, Scroll and Stare, which also was pretty much another no-brainer. Yeah. Funhouse, My Brain, of course, The Chipsters. I mean, you got to go with the hits. Yeah, Chipsters, of course, got through. Still got in. Yeah.
What?
Still, the original from Undercover New Machine got through.
The acoustic version.
Right.
Okay.
Yep. Hooky. Universal.
Right.
It's You.
What was that one? Sorry, it broke up. What was it?
Universal.
Oh, Universal.
Yep.
All right. Yeah.
The Post Isabel Love Boat.
Uh-huh.
And Distraction.
Cool.
And those
That's
are
quite a list.
right.
That is.
I pushed hard for Waiting for the Revelation, but these guys didn't seem to enjoy the ass blood.
Well, technically, that's not part of the Waiting for the Revelation, but it's a hidden track. It just happens to be at the end of Waiting for the Revelation.
Right.
Yeah.
But what's wrong with ass blood, guys?
Yeah. See,
You're not fond of it?
It's just a left turn, it throws you off.
first there's a little, then there's more,
Yeah.
then there's none.
Is that how that works?
You think there's you off? You don't know about throwing off when it comes to ass blood.
Yeah.
Apparently not.
Or maybe you do, and you don't sing about it.
I mean, did anything come through that you didn't think was going to make it? Like that you were kind of shocked?
I'm a little surprised about still the acoustic version.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. It's been a while since I've listened to it, but I remember last time that I did, after hearing it plugged in and electric with a full band and everything, it just sounds a little wimpy to me in that original version. But, I don't know. I didn't think that when I recorded it, I guess, or else I wouldn't have put it on. But.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see that one. Waiting for the Revelation didn't make it, he said, but it's weird. Like I haven't gotten a whole lot of serious critique on songs. I mean, there haven't been many people that are like, oh, I really like, or like some people will say they really like a song, but there's not many people that say I really didn't like this song. But I had one of my old friends who's a big fan, and he just straight up told me, he's like, Waiting for the Revelation was going to be my favorite song until it got to the chorus, and then it just like sucked ass. It sucked. Like,
Wow.
why'd you do that? Why'd you change it? Like,
All right.
like,
Okay.
well, appreciate the critique, but so yeah, I'm glad that somebody feels opposite.
Wow. I was surprised. These guys wanted nothing to do with "We Want You to Click Play."
That's a lie. That was a late cut for me, you son of a bitch. Don't try to throw me under the bus.
These guys, I said, "We want you to click play." They decided to kick me. They both got up. They threw me to the mouse that lives here. It was insane.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a little cheesy. It might be an acquired taste for that.
I thought it was the most appropriate theme for this radio station.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
So I gotta tell you, like we got 5 in, no problem. But there was a bit of fisticuffs here to get to
It was
the
tough
final
to
10.
cut down, the last 5 because there was a lot of heated debates.
Yeah, I mean, we had it down to why is the name escaping me right now?
which one?
Funhouse and Hatred
Hatred.
Vows were
Yeah.
like literally the last 2. Funhouse and Hatred Vows, and we just listened to them both like back and forth, and then we gave Andy we threw Andy the bone because me and Keith have kind of been running roughshod all day. So
which one was it? Funhouse?
yeah, Funhouse and Hatred Vows, like we were going back and forth between those two.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, a lot of people seem to like Funhouse more than I expected. Like that was kind of a, not that I don't like the song, but just because it's like, I don't know. I guess it's mostly instrumental. I didn't expect that one to. Maybe that's why, because I don't have many of those.
Well, and Andy said in his when he brought it up was "Welcome to the Funhouse." Like, I mean, that's how it opens, and it's like, okay, here we go. Let's go.
We have a good
do
time.
Now,
Right.
I got the feeling, after listening to the record, like specifically with Funhouse and Hatred Vows, like this was. It's funny how there's always a uniquely Uglyography sound to all the records, even though they are each different. But there's something about Funhouse and Hatred Vows that it fits perfectly on Evil Rays, but I could also hear it, maybe being that next evolution that Uglyography takes. Have you thought about what's next for Uglyography? Like, is it going to be Matt writing again, or are you going to be? Is it collaborative again with Jeff and Sam joining the band?
Yeah, well, we've talked about it. We just haven't had time yet with shows and stuff about collaborating and actually writing some songs from scratch, which is something I've never done. If anything, I brought like a song that's already written and just played it on like acoustic guitar or something, and then have everybody come up with parts for it. But I think the idea is going to be to just like get in a room together and try writing from scratch. We've got one song that we did like that. It's not on the new album. It's an instrumental called "Piss in the Valley," and we played it at the release show.
Yeah, I need that one.
Yeah. So it's actually recorded. It's just not mixed. So
Hook a brother up.
We're gonna do, if nothing else, an EP of that type of stuff. Hopefully this year. We'll see how it goes. But my big thing that I think I'm going to work on before another full album. I've been working on it for about 5 years. I've got a rock opera in the works, and I'm about halfway through it.
A rock opera, ladies and gents.
Yeah.
Wowzers
Yeah,
McTavish.
By me.
That's awesome.
So, it's gonna be a lot of work. I have to finish it first, but I really want to try to produce it like on a stage with real singers and real actors and a band to back it up and everything. So. I think it'll be Uglyography, but there will be a lot more people involved in it, hopefully.
Nice.
And just us.
2 things, and then we're gonna have to let you go because we're up against it here. Number one, I think I need the instrumental for "We Want You to Click Play," and I'm wondering if I get the instrumental for that, am I going to get popped on YouTube for that? Because I'm getting popped, like going a year back whenever you gave me Week High Five, like I'm getting hit still.
Popped.
Like,
now on Radio Free Radio, Tuesdays at 8 p.m.
we're getting hit.
When I submitted my stuff for digital distribution, I clicked a box that I didn't know what I was clicking. It's like, something about rights and do you want to make money on YouTube? And I was like, yes, I want to make money on YouTube.
Right.
And I guess what that does, you know, the engine that like recognizes songs on your phone. You can be like, Siri, what's the song that's playing right now?
Right.
And it knows what it is. That same engine that just like scans every video on YouTube. So if it recognizes something, it knows exactly what it is. So, and it doesn't matter like where you put it either. So if it's in a section where there's no vocals, it's probably going to know that it's that song.
Bummer.
Yeah, and I don't think that I can uncheck that box once it's been distributed either.
Well, we might be getting our ASCAP, so maybe that'll take care of that. Hopefully.
Or you can just pay up and have that shit go in my pocket, bitch.
I would love to. Look, man, I would love to, but like the YouTube money, we get so little YouTube money, like it's ridiculous. We keep getting hit for these, and those videos, they haven't made any money, so it's like, okay, well, you can take my zero.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's a 0.000001 that they're taking from you.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's right.
Matt,
every time somebody puts it on Spotify, I get like a tenth of a penny.
Put that shit on repeat.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
They have measures against that.
Oh, of course they do. Of course they do. Can't game the system. Matt, thank you so much for chatting with us about it.
Oh, dude, thank you all so much for listening. And we just got out of the Pixies. I was kind of bummed. I wanted to listen to the discussion as it was going on, but I'll look forward to listening to that whenever it's posted.
Yes, sir.
I really appreciate y'all taking the time and featuring my shit on there. It's great.
Yeah. And I know you missed the That Might Be Giant show, but like maybe some Ween or something? Because I was thinking about doing Ween with Matt and Joe from Sick Man.
Yeah, man. Let me know. I'll definitely get on for that.
All right, so we'll get that. We'll get that in the rotation. Thank you so much, Matt. Have a good night, man. Get home safe.
All right. Thank you all. Yep. Have a good one.
Later.
Bye.
All righty. So that's going to wrap us up.
What a guy.
I mean, oddly enough, I think we're still barely just at the 1 hour mark.
Yeah,
but we're just low over, I think.
Yeah. Next week might be a recorded episode of Deprogrammed doing Stone Temple Pilots, or it might be a rerun. I'm thinking about going to this show. Like, I wanted to go because Padfoot was playing, but now Padfoot's not playing. Karen's going to be playing acoustic, but I still might go because I never make it out to shows. I've been dying to get out to Charlie's. Yeah. So,
Charlie's over in Norfolk?
Yeah, Charlie's American Cafe.
What time do they start?
7, 8, something like that.
Okay.
Are you guys? Because I saw you guys might not be doing the show next week.
Yeah, because I've got a dinner I got to do out in Town Center, and Sarah's got a thing she's got to do, and so it's either Matt finds a person or takes a night off, and it's a light week next week, so I think he might just be taking it off. So, and Charlie's is right down the street from my house.
Oh, word. So maybe I'll do that then. Well, I mean, one way or the other, I'm probably not doing the show live. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm ruining the magic. Yeah. Oh no. Okay. So one last time to run through the list. Week High Five, Scroll and Stare, Funhouse, My Brain, The Chipsters, Still, Hooky, Universal, The Post Isabel Love Boat, and Distraction. That's a damn fine list. And I swear to God, if you listen to that and you enjoy this band, just give yourself that extra 2 hours and listen to it, man. They're a great band. You will enjoy their entire discography. That's without a shadow of a doubt. Mm-hmm. But we're going to get on out of here. Why did I just close that? Because it's late. I'm not really awake.
No,
all right, and Sarah's sleeping on the couch. I'm sorry.
That's my fault.
All right, y'all. We'll see you next week. Learn them and love them, people. Have a good night.